What's up, my locos? This is OG Loco doing my nightly little workout with OG Loco, Four Brothers Diamond. She's my pure Chinaman bitch. She's a little over about 14 months old. Inbred, brother sister breeding, heavily bred off the Epinet Earl Jr blood and the Garner's Kemo blood. And she loves to work. She loves to bite. This is what you get with the Chinaman blood. If you like hard biting, rough dogs, she's very typical of that blood. But she is coming along. Good girl, Diamond. Be breeding Diamond next year to OG Loco's Corvino. He's 3/4 old family red and 1/4 Chinaman off of the Garner's Chemo blood. Good girl. Work, 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 work. So this is going to be her style when she works a hog. When she goes hog hunting, if she goes any hunting, she's going to bite and shake. So I already know that's her trait. Good girl. Look at Diamond. Shake the bear. Shake the bear. So that's an old saying that they used to use for Jimmy Boots back in the day. He would shake when they conditioned him and they were working to shake the bear. When he said, shake the bear, he would shake. So I'm trying to encourage Diamond to shake when I say that. Good girl. Come on, Diamond. Come on, work that. Stop trying to eat it. Come on, work it. So it's something I like to see when the dog's working off its hind legs like that. That's why I like to work them on the spring pole. Typically means they're going to have the hog carry its weight. Shake the bear. Let's see if I can get her. You got to do it right when they're shaking. So when they're working off their hind feet, the dog allows the hog to carry its weight and tires them down and wears them down. And that's something I like to see in my dogs when they're working off their hind legs. Good girl. She is a beautiful dog. You know, this is OG family put her together. Shout out to my guys. You know, she's a very well-bred dog. She's working good. She should be a good producer. This is some of the premier top of the line game pit bull blood out there. That Epinet blood is really popular. It's hard to get. She is heavily bred on it off the Epinet Casper blood. So if you guys are liking that Epinet Casper blood, she carries a lot of it. So her pups will probably go to working homes, $500 next year. It'll be a first time breeding, but I want to get them in working homes, hog hunting homes, and start proving her as a producer. I don't understand how a working dog working is abuse. That doesn't make sense. The dog loves to work. No one's forcing her to do this. She's doing this naturally. So none of my dogs are forced to do anything they don't want to do. This is all natural. They're working dogs. They have a drive to work. They have a high prey drive. They're hunting dogs. They will hunt. This is all breeding. This is all genetics. She is a young dog. Now that's the great thing about these working dogs is when they're naturally working like this is you just guide them, you just bring them along. But when you're looking for a good hunting or working dog, uh, they do this on their own. And you see this with the Eli dogs. They love to bite. They were bred off the Tudor Daibo stuff, and that blood loves the bite. It's known for biting hard. They like to use their mouth. They got to bite something. You'll see that with these Eli dogs, these Daibo bred dogs. They like to use their mouth. They like to bite. So letting them use their energy in a positive manner, uh, that she enjoys this because it's how she's bred and what she was bred to do. She gets to work her mouth and gets a workout. So the spring pole actually is a resistance training. It's like working at the gym with resistance training on a spring. Um, the resistance creates tension to where it builds muscle in the dog. So they get a good workout on this. Good girl, work. And see that crying, that whining, that is uh, excitement. She wants more. She wants more of that. So when they're doing that and they start, she's actually a screamer. What I noticed about her, she's not really a barker. So she tends to scream a lot when she's working. Good girl, Diamond. Good girl. That's my girl. You happy? Look at that smile on her face. This is a dog that loves what she does. And when your dogs are smiling and they're happy, uh, for a working dog, their reward is working. It's like playing ball with them. They love this stuff. And people that are not familiar with working dogs, you got to work these dogs. Their energy will go negative if you don't work them and make it positive. And you want to keep them mentally sound, healthy. See, she's smiling. Look, she's smiling. Look at that. That's a great pit bull smile, what these dogs are known for. Good girl. Look, you happy? Look at, she's a happy dog. Good girl, huh? That's my girl, huh, Diamond? Good girl. Good girl. Work. Shake the bear. Shake the bear. So Diamond is going to play an important role in my breeding program in the future. Um, a lot of the dogs, have different traits. The different bloodlines have different traits. And as you get into breeding, you understand what traits certain lines are known for. So the Eli, the Daibo, the Chinaman, the alligator, all those dogs that are heavily line bred off Tudor's Daibo are known for hard mouth. They bite hard and they stay in hold. And that's a trait that that line of pit bulls is very well known for. It's genetic. So when you're breeding dogs and you're trying to uh, produce good hunting dogs, and you say, oh, okay, I got a good dog over here, but I want more mouth. I want to add more mouth to him. That's when you bring in the Eli dog. That's when I start adding in uh, this hard mouth. And you cross it in, and she'll pass that trait on. And in a pure form, she she's a pure dog in that she's an inbred dog and heavily line bred off of that blood. So she, as a producer, should pass these traits on to her pups. So whatever I breed her to, she's going to contribute this hard mouth, hard biting uh, traits to the pups. So when you're breeding dogs, you're sort of like weaving different bloodlines together. And you're saying, okay, I need to add a little more of this or add a little more of that. Huh, girl? You happy? And that's what we try to do is keep them mentally sound and happy and healthy, keeping all the dogs worked, tuned up, take them hunting, and just keeping them active. Uh, and and that's what these dogs love. And what I think a lot of people don't understand when you're breeding working in hunting dogs that are bred to work, which are different than pets and they're different than show dogs. So for every breed of dog, you have a working line and you have a pet show line. The working line of these dogs are going to be different. They're higher strung. They're bred to work, and that's what they love to do. Come here, come here, come on, over here. Come on, come on. She wants some water. Go get it. Go, come on. Here's Corvino. This is my buddy. We're gonna breed Diamond to him next year. And he's a beast. He's a monster, man. Uh, Corvino's my buddy. Huh, Corvino? Yeah, you're my buddy. He has ADD. This dog is hyper. He's one of those pit bulls that a destructive pit bull. That he if he can get into it, he's gonna tear it up. So that's Corvino. He has so much energy that he gets into a lot of things. Huck Corvino, come here, buddy. Come here. Good boy. But he's a big, beautiful dog. So Corvino and Diamond have the same great grandfather, which is OG Knox. He was a dog I got from Tom Gardner. Oh, I don't know, like 2016, 2017. Uh, so Corvino is double bred, OG Knox on the bottom. Uh, and then Diamond here is double bred OG Knox, top and bottom. So by breeding Diamond to Corvino, we're line breeding off that OG Knox dog I used to have. He died a while back. OG Knox was a inbred son of Garner's Kemo ROM. Probably one of the better producing dogs. Get it, girl? You know, Kemo is probably he's world famous dog. One of the better producing dogs off the Chinaman blood. You got Kemo blood. There's not a lot of it. Uh, it's very well known, very well respected worldwide. So that's the Chinaman blood I like to use is the Kemo blood and then the Earl Jr blood. So those are the two Chinaman lines I like to work with. Huh, girl? You gonna work it? Huh? Work it? Good girl. Good girl. So we try to work all the dogs. I come out here every night. I try to work at least one dog every night, two dogs every night. So they all are on a rotation. You want to keep them worked at least 2, 3 times a week. Keeps them mentally sharp, mentally sound, helps you evaluate their progress. A lot of these dogs are moving into hunting, which I started about 2.5 years old. These are all young dogs. Um, but the first couple years is you're basically bringing them along, evaluating them, training them for hunting. And then we'll go hunting this winter um, and see what we can catch. But we use cowhide, which that is cowhide she's biting on. It's old cowhide now. Well, it's not that old. It's just been worked a lot. I got some fresh stuff, but I let them work this until it's pretty much done. But the cowhide, I use it untreated. You want to get untreated hide. Cowhide works best because I've used other hides like raccoon and nutria and other hides. They just don't last with these dogs. These dogs rip right through them. But cowhide, um, they're able to work it for a while. And the reason you use untreated is the untreated cowhide still has the smell of the natural animal on it. So you want them to be worked on this untreated hides. So when they are hunting, they're familiar with it. Treated hides have chemicals and they've been treated, but untreated still has some of the smell of the blood and some of the oils from the original animal. So that's why I like to use it. Are you tired? Huh? Are we done? Are we done? I don't think you're done yet, are you? Come on, you gonna get it, girl? Get it? Huh? So anyway, I just wanted to show OG Loco's Diamond. She's coming along. Uh, Probably one of the, in my opinion, one of the better bred Chinaman dogs out there. Uh, her pedigree is pretty nice. Um, and she's gonna hopefully be a good producer for me. But she's a happy dog. I just want to show everybody. I'm gonna try to do these little skits of each of the dogs as I work them so people get familiar with them. Anyway, OG Locos, Four Brothers Diamond. Say bye, girl.